Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today is the Beginners for the Beginners series. And I did step this card up a hair, so I'm going to show you the quicker and the easier version of this, because we are just going to use a regular 5.5 by 4.25 card base, and then we are going to just use our little strips here and then stamp. I'll show you really quickly. This one is stepped up, and I'll talk about that after I show you the beginner's version. Alright, so what you're going to need is a piece of 5.5 by 4.25, and this is thick whisper white. I always suggest doing the thick whisper white because it's so nice for a card base. So this piece is 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4.25. That's how you get your 5.5 by 4.25 piece. Then you are going to need 2 pieces of designer series paper. I chose the designer series paper, How Sweet It Is, and it's this one right here. It's so perfect for birthday cards and for all kinds of birthday, but look at this. Is that not just adorable? So cherry and bright, and it's just so cute. Look at the little gummies. Are they not adorable? All right. So the pieces, the size pieces you're going to need is going to be 3/4 by 4.25, and then one is 3/4 by 5.5. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to attach these to the front of our card. And I'm just going to use some snail to do that. I like to use a lot to make sure it stays. You're going to just, here's your center strip. You're only going to move it or maybe a 1/2 inch or so. And another good way to line this up is to line your card up. And I usually line my midline to this darker grid paper. So you know, you can get this, purchase this at Stampin'Up, this grid paper, and I suggest doing that especially for a beginner, because you can learn how to line up your stamps and your stuff like this, your little like strips and stuff. It really helps. So the other one, we are going to go the other way with it, and on this one I'm going to just follow, and here's another way to do it. It's easier. And you look at your grid lines there, and then you're going to line up. I'm lining up these 2 right here, and then you can line it up with these 2 right here, so you know that you are straight. Super quick and easy. So now we're going to open it up and we're going to do our stamping. We're going to do all our stamping with the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And the stamp set that we're using is the Amazing Life. This is a perfect one, especially for beginners. It's really good for birthdays, and it says, "So happy to have you in my life. I believe in you." There's even a little 4-leaf clover you can use for St. Patrick's Day, a little birthday cake, and this looks like a little crown to me. You can use that for a little princess. And then this one just says yay. So there's a lot of different sentiments on here, a lot of different ways to use it. And we are using "Life's Too Short to Say No to Cake," and we're also using the happy birthday. All right, so let's go ahead and ink up our pieces right here. I mean, our pieces, our stamps. Make sure they're inked really well. Again, for those who are beginners, you always, for a larger image, I always take the ink pad to the stamp instead of stamping it this way. This way you can see it's all covered. Instead of going like that, it's easier to see that you have it all covered. So now you're going to use this as a way to line up the bottom of the cake where it says cake. So you're just going to line it up. Stamp, and look at that. Isn't that cute? I love that little saying. And then we're going to use the happy birthday, and we're going to do it just below, and we're going to again use that as a line to follow, this bottom line here. And I can't really get my head over it, so I'm praying that it's straight. There we go, it does look good. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take our dark Highland Heather blend, and we're just going to use the small end, and we are going to color in the cake. You don't even have to do this part, but it looks really cute if you just color it in. You can do the light and the dark together if you have the set. I'm just using the dark on this one. If you have another one, if you another color that you rather use, you can use that as well. So we're coloring this in super easy, just straight coloring. Just like that, and our card is finished. So there you go, another quick and easy for the beginner card. Now, how I stepped this one up, all I did was I took my Whisper White and I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. And of course, your strips are going to be a little bit longer. They're going to be 4 1/4, or they're going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And then you are going to adhere it to the piece of the Highland Heather cardstock. And that's the only difference there. Now, if you really, really want to step it up to the next level, you can add some little embellishments. Those are the two that I'm sharing. So if you'd like to step it up, you can do that. But here is the one very, very quick, simple stamping. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Here is my hostess code. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Have a blessed day, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.